Hi everyone.
Hello. Hello.
Today we also have August with us. Say hi, August. He is a penguin expert, and today we're reading a book about a penguin. It's called Where is Home, Little Pip? And it was written and illustrated by the same author and illustrator as the bear books, like Bear Snores On, Karma Wilson and Jane Chapman. But there's no bears in this one. All right. Oh, look at that scenery, the setting of the story.
It's
The setting is where the story happens. And where is it, Sullivan?
Antarctica.
That's right, Antarctica.
No, I'm a penguin expert.
You are a penguin expert. Where is home, little Pip? Here's the title page. Do you see the question mark there? You have to say it like a question. Where is home, little Pip? And today,
Where is home, little Pip?
we're going to listen for the characters in the setting of the story. Characters are who the story's about, and the setting is where the story happens. We already know it happens in Antarctica. Pip was hatched in a nest made of pebbles on the cold Antarctic shore. She was as fluffy as new fallen snow and small even for a baby penguin.
Little Pip is a little blue, not an Indalia.
Yeah, we'll have to look and see what kind of penguin she is.
a
Every
little
day
blue.
Pip played. Whoosh, wish, wee!
If there's a penguin blue, that means it's a little blue.
But I think it's blue because of the art. We'll find out later. Mama and Papa always said, "Don't wander far, little Pip," and she didn't. Every night, Pip's parents sang, "Our home is where the land is free, from hill or mountain, twig or tree, in our pebbly nest by the stormy sea, where Mama and Papa and Pip makes three." Pip grew. She needed more and more food. Mama and Papa constantly fished to keep up with Pip's belly. They never left her for long and always warned, "Don't wander far, little Pip," and she didn't. Until... I wonder what's going to happen. One day, Pip saw a feather. It glittered black against the white ice. Pip chased after it. Flap, flap, slap. But when she got close, poof! A gust of freezing wind fluttered the feather away. Flap, flap, slap. Pip chased. Oh no, August, what do you think's going to happen?
He's gonna get lost.
He's going to get lost. Uh-oh. And chased, and chased. "Got you," she cried. But when she turned for home, home wasn't there. As far as Pip could see, there was no pebbly nest, no penguins, and worst of all, no Mama and Papa. "Where is home?" Pip cried. Nobody answered, so Pip set off to look. Soon she heard swish, swish. There was a huge plume in the sea. A mighty blue whale poked her gigantic head from the water. Pip waddled close and said, "Hello, can you tell me where is home?" The whale smiled. "Yes, little one, I can." Splash! She slapped her mighty tail and said, "Home is under the ocean's deep, by the coral beds where the minnows sleep, where fish are in schools and sea creatures creep, where my babies and I swim and leap." Oh, lots of rhymes in this one. Do you think that's where she's going to go? Pip frowned. "But that's not my home," she said. "I'm sorry," said the whale, "but that's the home I know." "Thank you anyway," said Pip. She plodded on. After a bit, Pip saw a kelp gull pecking a shell. What do you think a gull is?
It's like a seagull.
Like a seagull? There it is in the picture.
But they also eat penguins. No, they don't.
No?
There's two different types of birds that eat penguins, but one type of bird cracks the shell open, then the other one eats the penguin.
But it's not this kind?
No,
Oh, good.
It is.
not.
"Hello,"
That's the
said
type.
Pip. Uh-oh. No, that's the same thing. "Hello," said Pip. "Can you tell me where is home?" Squawk! "Yes, little penguin," said the bird. "I think I can." She ruffled her feathers and said, "On the craggy cliffs in a humble nest, with sea to the east and land to the west, in a cozy crevice where shelter is best, Home is where my little chicks rest. Wait, is that penguins, the little Pip's home? No, it's the seagull's home. Pip frowned. But that's not my home, she said. The bird shook her head and said sadly, Squawk! Dreadful, I'm sure, but that's the home I know. Oh well, said Pip, I'll keep looking. Pip slumped along. She had walked far when she saw something strange indeed, a tall, two-legged creature being pulled by many four-legged creatures. It's dog sleds. When the creatures were close, Pip called, Hello, strangers, can you tell me, where is home? The tall creature said something, but Pip couldn't make out the words. One of the four-legged creatures said, Woof! Don't mind him. I can answer that, little bird. She wagged her tail and said, Across the ocean far away, after sailing a ship for many a day, on the sandy shore there's a house weathered gray. Home is where my puppies play. I didn't know there were dog sleds in Antarctica. I thought those were in the Arctic.
There are.
Really?
Both.
Pip frowned. But that's not my home, she said. Woof, said the creature. What a shame. That's the home I know. Nice meeting you, said Pip. I must keep searching. And she did. But the more Pip looked, the more lost she became. Oh, how do you think Pip's feeling right now?
Very, 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 very sad.
Yeah, probably worried. Finally, Pip stopped. Tears dripped down her cheek and froze solid. Her legs were sore. Her beak was cold. Her eyes were sleepy. I want Mama and Papa, she wailed. I want home. Pip couldn't think of anything else to do, so she thought of Mama and Papa and started to sing. Our home is where the land is free, from a hill or mountain twig or tree, in our pebbly nest by the stormy sea, where Mama and Papa and Pip makes three. Suddenly, she heard something. What do you think it is? What did she hear? Any guesses? Pip? Little Pip? Is that you? Suddenly she saw something. Mama, Papa, here I am, cried Pip. They rushed to meet her. They hugged, they kissed. Mama and Papa danced and waddled around her. Oh, little Pip, said Mama. We've looked for you all day, said Papa. We finally heard you singing. As they snuggled, Mama sighed. After such a long, scary day, you must be exhausted, my dear. Let's sleep. Yes, let's, said Papa. But aren't we going home? Asked Pip. Mama and Papa kissed Pip on her head. They asked, Where is home, little Pip? Then they sang the song. Where is home? Is it far or near? Is it a pebbly nest, what we all hold dear? No, home is where there is nothing to fear. Since we're together, home is right here. And little Pip slept home at last.